Good day, folks. Just a quick little one for today. Nothing new and exciting as far as knives or gear to show. But I've gotten to the point now that people have started bringing me old battered knives that I think they probably would otherwise have thrown out to see if I can do anything with them. And somebody brought me this one yesterday. Now, of course, I didn't think to take a pre-picture, but I threw it right into a rust removal bath, and I did take a shot then, so we'll put that up here. But here's the knife. Can't tell you much of anything about it, but this is what I've got done so far. There's no information on it. I thought there might have been something down here, actually here, but I think that's just some corrosion, so there's really no identifying markings on it. I'm almost wondering if it wasn't forged by somebody rather than sold by a company, just, you know, because there's a little hump right here. There's just little things that make me wonder. No indication what kind of steel it is. From the amount of corrosion and rust on it, I'm going to assume it was carbon. The knife was found in the bottom of a boat that had been stored under a camp and had been there for some time, so it was rusty as heck. It's an interesting knife. It's a through-tang design, so there's not, a scale on either side. And the bolsters, I don't know. It's non-ferrous. A magnet won't stick to it. I don't know if it's like a lead or a pewter or what. But it's a softer metal. It takes its marks and has a fairly coarse grain structure. So you can see where it had, at some point, probably had a guard down here that broke away. And similarly here, it broke away. But you can see the tang in there. You can see some rust in there still. And then you can see it's a through-tang that's been peened at the bottom. And you can see a bit of the tang in there too. It's got these fittings here, and you can see where the wood was milled away for the fitting. So it just strikes me as something that somebody hand forged. So I'm not entirely sure. I'm thinking I might grind that away and try and pull it apart. And I don't know if maybe I'll try and put new bolsters on it, maybe get some brass, or just take it apart just to learn a little bit more about it. But it's got the one pin through here, and I don't know if that indicates the pin was tapped or what, but I mean, it's the blade cleaned up fairly well. There's a lot of scoring from the rust and whatnot. I mean, it was rusty. So if anybody's got any thoughts, or maybe they recognize that as a manufactured knife, then I'd certainly appreciate hearing that. And any of you out there that might see this at forged blades, maybe you can tell me that, yes, that looks like a forged blade, hand-forged blade. But anyway, that's one of the projects I'm working on right now. So I think when I get some time, that's what I'm going to do. I think I'm going to grind that the end of that pin off and pull the whole thing apart, because obviously the tang is quite rusty. So I should open it up and address that if I'm going to try and bring it back to functionality. So there it is. Anyways, just a quick one to show that off to you, and see if anybody out there has any thoughts on it. Just for specs, just in case, that might give somebody a clue. We're looking at a total length of 2, 4, 6, 8, about 8.5 inches. Blade length is 4 3/4. I guess the cutting surface would have been about 4.5. But that's it. I just wanted to stop by and show this off and see if anybody had any thoughts on it. And that's it. I hope you all have a wonderful rest of the day and the rest of the week. Long weekend coming up here in Canada. So we have our July 1st holiday on Monday. And then I guess July 4th for the US will be on Thursday. Anyway, hope you all have a great night. Take care, and we'll see you on the next one.